power of sci-fi radio.
This station is now the ultimate power in the universe.
We would be honored if you would join us.
That was like a trumpet fanfare.
I know. It's just something happened. I don't know.
Hey, everybody. It's another Thursday
Hello,
night.
yeah.
That means Docking Bay 94, Season 14, Episode 4. I am Sean, Obi-Shawn Crosby.
This is Jeff Donoho.
I'm Colleen Kaylee Crosby.
And welcome aboard. You could be listening to us over at sci-fi.radio, sci-fi for your Wi-Fi. You could be watching us on Facebook or YouTube or Twitch or in your mind's eye. I don't know.
Yes.
But hey, we're glad you're here. Talon Thorne has already chimed in.
Wow.
First off the block.
I see that.
There's Dawn.
Talon Thorne.
Dawn is in. All right. Pretty good stuff. How's
Down
everybody's
there.
week been?
Yep, there we are. Good. It's weird, but yeah, I got
It's been weird.
not bad.
All right.
Yeah,
It's been weird, huh?
yeah.
Like good weird or bad weird?
Yeah. No one's I mean, like this. I think this past week, you and Kia could not find me at Disneyland on the same day.
Yeah. Weird. It's like
Yeah.
we were there, and Judy
Yeah.
and I were like looking for you, but nope.
Yeah.
No luck.
Yeah.
And especially,
But, yeah, I was. Yeah. What?
it's especially weird after how
Say what?
successful I was at finding you last time. Because you were like
I know,
in
I
one
know.
spot, and every time I walk by, I'm like, "Hi, Jeff."
Yeah. Yeah. They didn't have me planted there this time. For Fantasmic, I was crowd control, so in case you're wondering, and I was by the bridge, either on the bridge or right at one end of the bridge, that goes over Pirates, the queue for Pirates.
Oh,
for the
okay.
Caribbean. So that's where I was at for the night, unless I was on a break. But yeah.
He
Hello
was
to Ellen
on
and
a
Lori.
break.
More than likely.
Mm-hmm.
There's Laura. Laura's listening too. I see her.
I
And Lori.
I spent most of my weekend working on costume college things and reading a book.
Mm.
Yeah.
I probably could have done a little less reading book and watching TV and a little more prep for costume college, but
Oh yeah.
but
Well,
there you go. I
yeah.
just have one easy dress that I'm trying to make, but I don't like to rush. So
One easy dress.
one easy dress.
It's like a weird
wow.
spaghetti western.
Most of the people that I
One easy
hang out
dress.
with are making just one dress per event. I am making one
Yeah.
dress per weekend.
Right.
Oh, see, there you go.
And there are 5 events
Oh, my
at Costume
goodness.
College. So,
Wow.
is that right? Thursday, Friday, Saturday? Maybe there's only 4.
Probably.
No,
know.
there's 5. There's
Yeah.
2 on Sunday.
At least 4. Yeah.
There's a pool party, a welcome party, a gala, a breakfast, and a tea. So there's 5. And I made
okay.
something for the pool party. And I'm not quite finished yet. So this weekend is going to be doing that. And also someone,
Yeah.
I may have mentioned this last week. I don't remember. But there was a teacher at Costume College who broke her leg quite badly. And so
Oh,
isn't
dear.
able to take her class. And they were going to have to cancel beginning
Wow.
hand sewing because she wasn't able to make it. And I
And
said,
that's such a basic class, too.
I was like, you can't you can't not
Yeah.
have beginning hand sewing. You have
Yeah.
to teach that. I mean, it's like the most important
Yeah, yeah. that's
fundamental
important.
class
Yeah.
there is. So I'm teaching that.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So,
Oh, man.
but that saves me from having to
Cool.
make a costume for the tea because it's the same time as the tea. I
Oh.
won't say what saves me from all the other events that I didn't make costumes for. Hi, Matt. Hi, Kelly.
Hello to Eric and hello to David. And also, thank you, Eric, because he subscribed for 18 months.
Woo! That's crazy.
That's nuts. That you know what that means?
Thanks, Eric.
Now we have to stay on for 18 months.
I thought that was saying
Man.
that they have subscribed for 18 months, not they made a subscription for 18 months.
Oh, I see. Okay, I don't
Subscribed
know.
For 18 months. 17-month streak.
They have subscribed
Okay,
for
I'm
18
not really
months.
sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Well, that makes sense.
Oh, okay.
That's better.
Oh, so they're on 7. Okay. Yeah.
All
There we
right.
go. I don't know.
I'm feeling a little less locked in.
Thank you, Eric.
Let's see here. I was looking at my schedule because of Costume College. I think I'm off, if I'm not mistaken. I think I'm off on Sunday, and I'm off on Friday. So Thursday, Friday, and Sunday. On Saturday, I start late.
Wait,
like
you
6:45.
are you working on Thursday?
No. So I'm off on Thursday, Friday, and Sunday.
Thursday, Friday, and Sunday. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
it-
Saturday's a
Costume
late shift.
College it starts Thursday. There are no classes on Thursday, but there's a tour on Thursday, and check-in is on Thursday, and there's a party. And then Friday classes start at 8 a.m. bright and early. And then there's a welcome party in the evening. And then the classes go from Friday, they start at 8. Every other day, they start at 9. And the classes
Okay.
go from 9 to 5 every day. And they're,
Oh, okay.
I don't actually remember. Oh, it's sitting right in front of me. So I could count to see how many tracks are programmed. But in
Okay.
Colleen
In past
applying
years-
logic.
we have had up to 14 tracks of programming.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Let's see what we've got.
So-
We've got
So basically, Saturday I won't be able to come to the dance because I'm working.
Okay, well, it's
So,
going to be
I'm gonna miss that.
it's going to be a weird dance anyway because it is the theme is 20s,
Oh, okay.
but not like 1920s. It's any 20s.
Any 20s.
Pick any
Any
20s
20s.
from any century.
yeah.
Yeah. So
And there are 16 tracks of programming. So
Wow.
at any given moment,
Dang.
there are 16 classes happening at once. 16
wow.
tracks of programming
That's
over
a- that's
3
a lot of
days.
fun.
Yeah, from 8 a.m. from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. And there's just one class that starts at 8 a.m. and that's orientation. And I always forget the name of the hotel. Isn't that awful?
it's weird because we just moved to a hotel and it's a strange place and it's a hotel we don't usually have conventions in.
But it's super close. Like,
Yes.
if I wanted to and I wasn't carrying anything, I could walk there.
You could walk. Yeah.
I wouldn't want to.
It wouldn't be ideal.
It wouldn't be my first choice.
You could
it's
take,
the
like, a
Sheraton
scooter.
Gateway Los Angeles Hotel, and the dates are this a week from today, July 31st through August 4th.
Yeah.
I don't know, Kelly, what date what flyer you're looking at that doesn't have the dates on it.
Oh, Young's watching too.
But it's July 31st to August 4th at the Sheraton Gateway Los Angeles Hotel. And anybody who is in Los Angeles can come by on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, and they can visit the marketplace where you can buy your costuming supplies. And they have hats and fabric and jewelry and ribbons and pins and shoes, sometimes shoes, not always shoes. Corsets, sometimes patterns, all sorts of things. So at most conventions, when you go, you have to pay for a membership to go shopping. But at Costume College, you can just come on by and go shopping. You can also go into the displays room for free and take a look at costumes that people have made in the past and that are up there on display. And I feel like you can go to the bargain basement for free, but I could be wrong.
I don't remember.
I believe that's true too, but it may only be at the end of the weekend when.
Well, bargain basement
like
is only open on Sunday.
Oh, okay. Then
you can also go to the red carpet, although the red carpet isn't as big as it used to be, where everybody dresses up on Saturday to go into the gala that Sean talked about that's themed in the 20s. You can watch the people go into the gala.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm on the page activities. Oh, there's also a trunk show on Sunday. Marketplace. Where is the...
Okay. Huh. And you said, Sean, there were two things you had to do there, and one of them was events. One of them was something else.
The tea on Sunday. I have volunteered to be an NPC in the in their little sort of RPG tea.
Oh, okay. I gotcha. Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. So
that's cool.
Yeah, it should be fun, I think.
I actually can't see whether the bargain basement... I'm fairly certain that the bargain basement is usually... You can come in even without being a member.
I believe that is correct.
The donation and drop-off hours are Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Saturday up until 3 p.m. The shopping hours are Sunday only from 7:30 a.m. to 12 noon.
Wow.
So it's a short time period. And just to explain what the bargain basement is, it is everybody donates whatever materials they have that they aren't using anymore. And we sell them. And it's usually like certain items will be priced individually and certain items will be as much as you can fit in a bag. Or it might be after a certain hour, it's as much as you can fit in a bag. Oh, here it is. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
At 11 a.m., you may purchase a large trash-style bag for $5 to fill up with any remaining items. No limit on the number of bags to purchase, but you must purchase at least one bag to go into the room.
Gotcha.
And people start lining up for this at 6:30 in the morning. So it's a big deal. And you can get some really amazing things there. Books and costumes and like just whatever. And I will give... Kelly is asking for the location, so I will give her the information on the hotel.
Eric posted a link on our Twitch page too. So
excellent.
But yeah, that's cool. Yeah. The only stuff I've been doing is working and then doing a few things at home to fixing things here and there at home to make life slightly easier. That's about it. I haven't really been too busy. So.
Well, I mean, that's super important.
Things. Yeah. Well, we have of all ridiculous things. So we use this one restroom upstairs for myself, Aubrey, and Sparrow use one restroom. The upstairs hall. And there was nothing to hang our towels on. They had little hooks that were on the door that just basically fell off one day. So I went in and made sure that they would, basically put new hooks back up, and basically made sure they wouldn't come off again. Because I don't know who put them up originally. So I put them up, put new ones up, and that's good. So now we can hang towels again. And then we have like this little, it's like a tower that holds like 3 rolls of toilet paper and then a roll on top of it on a little arm kind of thing. But the way they designed it, it's like a thick wire type metal, not really wire, but it's metal. And it has like three balls on the bottom of it to hold it. But because they put the balls in such a weird place, anything will knock this thing over. Which is constantly, every time I go to grab it or roll anything, it's like clunk, falls over. I'm like, are you serious?
I will not.
So that
make
was what I fixed. Yeah.
a 12-year-old comment about the balls.
So yes, yeah. So I fixed it today. Yes, they're
Cool.
hairless. So yeah, I fixed them today. This week, so that it's really less likely to fall over now. So that kind of stuff was what I've been doing.
Awesome.
Trying to make everything more convenient. Yeah.
I want to clarify one more thing for Costume College. Sorry to go back to that, but the classes, you have to register for the entire event to get into any of the classes. You can't take a one-off class. But you can register for single day on site if you want to do a single day.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree with Eric. The marketplace is very worth going to because that's where I got my hat that I wear for my chimney sweep.
Oh, nice.
And the boots I have for my Rocketeer boots that I still need to varnish or whatever you call it. Use some
polish,
leather dye on.
Dye.
Yeah, stain them up,
so to speak.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, because they're way too light and wrong color. So yeah.
Sean, did you do anything last weekend?
You
had to have done something because you were away somewhere.
Yeah.
And you came home.
But what was it?
I don't remember.
Gosh, I don't think it was on the calendar.
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't the birthday party. That was the week before. Maybe.
I mean, you went out and went shopping.
Yeah.
But you did something on Saturday, I thought.
I feel like I did too, and I can't remember what it was. Isn't that awful?
There's a tiny little dog being walked across the street that looks like a large squirrel.
Oh. Will Superman come save it?
Probably.
A lot of people got upset that Superman took time to save a squirrel.
I think it shows that we are moving
I
back
thought that
towards
was-
kindness. Thank goodness.
It does.
Yeah.
It was necessary in the movie, geographically speaking, because Superman needed to be relocated to a different place so that he could go on to his next scene. But
yeah.
Gosh,
you didn't write it down, so I don't know what it is.
I didn't. I really don't
Yeah.
remember what I did at all.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But what Sean and I do remember doing was it was our anniversary on Tuesday. We have been. I thought you said that with a question mark, and I'm like, you're the one who got me a card.
No, it was. It was. It totally was.
It was our 35th anniversary. So,
which is suitably milestoney.
I feel like
I would think so.
I'm gonna keep him because the warranty has definitely expired.
Oh my God. Well, you know when our warranty expired?
When our rings broke?
On our 20th anniversary, when our rings both broke.
Yeah.
And we still haven't replaced them. Our wedding rings
Oh
broke.
my goodness.
And that was when we knew the warranty was completely up.
So we're stuck with each other.
It was really bad.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So anyway,
That's why you get those calls.
Right.
It wasn't really like we didn't go, oh, for our anniversary, let's do this. It was coincidental that we bought a season pass to the Pantages Theater, and because we wanted to see Back to the Future. We wanted to make sure and get good seats, see Back to the Future. We did, and then bonus, we got these other shows. And it happened to be A Beautiful Noise.
Yes.
Which is the Neil Diamond musical.
Oh, okay.
And we didn't think... I mean, like, I didn't think it was going to be great. I was like, this is going to be like the week.
We have seen
from
some
our...
turkey shows. And here, I'll tell you what. I'll show you some pictures I took that night while we're talking about this. Here.
It was nice. I liked it.
we saw things like the Bodyguard, which should never have been turned into a musical.
It was bad.
It was bad.
Yeah.
Hedwig and the
Finding
Angry Inch
Neverland?
was good. Hedwig and the Angry Inch was good. However, it was so the antithesis of the type of music that I enjoy.
Right.
That
Yeah.
that it was this weird sort of thing.
Yeah.
That I was like, I'm not sure what just happened to me.
The theater that the play was in is the Pantages Theater. It used to be a movie theater and a legitimate theater up until the 1970s. And I think like just around the time Star Wars came out, 77, it went to a full legitimate theater all the time. And so they only do plays here now unless they do a premiere here. Jeff and I saw Rogue One in this theater when they did the premiere of that. It's absolutely beautiful.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And
February 25th, 1977.
Right. And so in that, they don't make these theaters like this anymore. The architecture is just out of control. Yeah. And so much so that like I want to come in here where there are no people just so that I can take pictures of the edifice.
So probably the reason why it was so easy to, I mean, I don't know if it was easy or not, but why they were able to change it from a movie theater to a stage is that when it was built in 1930, it was built to present a mix of vaudeville acts and movies.
Yes. Yeah, completely.
So it was built as a theater / movie theater way back when. So
this is a view from our seat. We were in row V, which isn't like super close, but it's not terribly far away either. It was so it was actually, they're pretty good seats. I always bring binoculars with me because I can't see Jack.
Jack wasn't there, so it's okay.
Yeah, I don't remember the guy who was the lead, but he was a former American Idol winner, I think. Who did it? Anyway, I could just take pictures of the architecture like all day long.
Yeah.
But here's us being very
It's a gorgeous theater.
casual and bunch of nerds. And yeah, I mean they put a whole bunch of effort into this kind of stuff, except where they didn't. Like if you look past the drop ceiling, it's like all just cement there, which is really funny.
I kept leaning over to Sean during the show because Neil Diamond was what, like 1962 to
like
the late 80s was his main performance
Yeah,
period?
I think so.
Probably later than the late 80s.
Yeah, pretty much.
At any rate, I kept leaning over to Sean going, and now we're in elementary school. And now we're in junior high.
Right.
And now we're in high school.
This was the curtain call where they led everybody in a rousing chorus of Sweet Caroline, of course, because they must.
Oh wow.
Which was pretty gay. The guy in the center there, both guys. There's an older guy and a younger guy. They were both Neil Diamond. They split the difference between old and young, and the conceit of the show was that Neil was going to therapy. He was talking to a therapist and reminiscing about his life, and it worked pretty well for what it was.
Yeah, I thought it was a good framework.
Okay. Yeah, it was nice. And anyway, the whole audience was on their feet. Everybody was singing and waving and cheering and
bop buying. Right.
It was very fun. And I have to say, I really did enjoy this so much more than I thought I was going to. So yay on them. They really pulled off a good show. And the singer was good. Yeah. He sounded like Neil Diamond. He put his own stamp on it, but he was like we like Mark Martel, Jeff. He was like Mark Martel for Neil Diamond. Because Mark Martel sounds like Freddie Mercury, and like knocks it out of the park. It was really well done.
Okay,
so that was
cool.
Very fun. And then we made our escape, and somebody actually took a very nice picture of us. Usually the pictures we get are kind of dodgy of us, but that's us at the theater. We were very amused when we got out of the theater because the little food droids were absolutely everywhere in
Oh,
the
dear.
in the neighborhood, and on the side of the street where the Pantages Theater was one poor little droid that could not make its way across the street because the crowds were too heavy.
And also, people kept taking selfies with it, and every time someone stands in front of it, it stops.
Right. So here it is on the street corner. We have crossed the street by now. It is still there. It's been there for like 5 minutes. And every time it tries to go down that little ramp, it stops and backs up because somebody cuts in front of it. And so it's sitting here, it's waiting, it's trying so hard. This is one across the street. It had no problem. And they're all Fantastic Four branded now, kind of zipping around the neighborhood, a little advertising there. But this one had no problem getting across the street, cruising around, making its little delivery.
Haley's tough.
This poor guy, I didn't get his name or her name, but just shut down. All the lights went off. It gave up, and I think it was waiting for a human to rescue it. I think it says Mesu on it.
Yeah.
But I felt so bad for this. And you see the guy taking a selfie, taking pictures of it, like right there, like won't let it go. I felt bad for these little things. It was really weird. Anyway, yeah, we had a pretty good time.
Oh dear.
Yep.
That's good.
And that was pretty much it.
Cool.
Yeah, we don't have we're not really much on giving gifts these days, but there's something that I've wanted to make for a while that I got most of the work done. I ran out of time. I threw my back out, and throwing my back out kind of kept me from working as quickly on this as I wanted to. And that's probably what I did Saturday. I probably went around getting materials to make this for Colleen for our anniversary. And I got all the hard work done. Now I have to build it, which is the problem. And so we went to an auction at the Van Eaton Galleries that was all about Disney paraphernalia from the theme parks and Disney history. And they had amazing things there. They had a Space Mountain car, and they had a model of New Tomorrowland when they redid the overlay for Tomorrowland. And they had the Indiana Jones ride model that was turned into a game you could play. So like that the Imagineer who put the model together then went back and retrofitted it into like this game that you could play through the game, which was really funny. Like Jumanji. They had all sorts of really amazing things there. Plus, old history from the park, old tickets, old popcorn boxes, things like that. And so Colleen saw this, and she had mentioned to me that she liked it. And so I recreated it. This is my recreation in the computer.
There we go.
And this is all set to be like vinyl cut. I got some wood for the sign and some paint. And we have a whole bunch of signs collected in our backyard in a little area that Colleen set up that's like kind of her little book nook. She goes out there and has lunch, and she reads out there and stuff like that. And she really liked the Skyway as one of her favorite rides. Long gone, unfortunately. And so I'm going to make this and put it up with the other signs.
Yay.
Oh, cool.
And I wanted to have it done in time for our anniversary, but I messed up my back. Kind of kept me from doing a lot, which is a bummer. But
There's
anyway,
a wrench in the works.
yeah, it's real. I thought it was really fun, and twist my arm to recreate old Disney stuff. That's become one of my favorite hobbies, I think. I used to do that.
Yeah, I know.
So is that everything from our
Well, I went to
adventures of the last week?
I went to Disneyland.
Right.
And I went with Judy, who hadn't been for a little while because Judy's had some medical attention she needed to take care of. She got an operation that resulted in her getting a cut across her neck. And so she had it all sealed up from the doctor and whatnot. But it was really funny to watch people kind of looking at her going, what happened to her? And I told her she should just like keep making stuff up. She's like, well, I went to a summer camp in the woods, and there was a guy with a machete, and it was crazy. And I told her it was her last girl scar.
Oh dear.
Because she survived all of that. But anyway, so somebody else here, and in fact, before we go over there, somebody else asked me, as they did last year. I did this last year for her too, to do a scavenger hunt for the 70th anniversary coins that Disney is selling.
Oh yeah.
So they have these 70th anniversary coins in machines all around the campus, the resort. And, you know, most of them have just sort of like something on it. This one, I guess, is Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. And
cool.
I think there's about 28 of them. But what we discovered, I got all of them but one. We had one machine that failed. What we discovered is that they also have a few that are printed in color. And this is pretty new. I've never seen them do this before. And I gotta say, I kind of really dig it.
Oh, that's neat.
It looks really neat, right?
Maybe Jeff can help you with that extra coin that the hotel has.
Well, they've apparently got an entire box of them there, so it's not a problem. So they did a bunch of like characters and stuff. So here's Mickey and whatnot. And anyway, they were pretty great.
No.
What's wrong?
I just saw someone else to add to the rest in peace list.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
It's already on there.
It's been a bad week.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we I got to take Judy to some places she hasn't really been in a while. Like, if you don't have a reason to go to the hotel, you don't go to the hotel. And so we did. We bopped over to the Disneyland Hotel to get these coins. And they've got an entire giant 70th anniversary runner from their car park all the way to the doors. It's got to be like, 30 feet or something. It's kind of crazy. And once you get inside, there's a big mural on the wall, which they've hidden with flowers, which is ridiculous. They have these flowers in front, kind of hides this thing. And it's like, why did you go through all that trouble if you're just going to put flowers in front of it?
I know.
So we just kind of walked around, checked out some of the cool stuff, some of the old attraction models that they've got in the lobby of some of their towers. Most of the stuff that Colleen and I saw on our anniversary 35 years ago is gone. And I guess I was there like 35 years to the day that we stayed there, which was kind of interesting. But it's all they got rid of the waterfall, they got rid of the pedal boats, and they got rid of the fun stuff.
Oh yeah.
Even their steakhouse is gone.
A lot of stuff's gone.
But being able to see some of these Imagineering models and things are pretty cool. Definitely kind of dug that. And so everything's got, celebrate all over the place, which was kind of fun.
Oh yeah.
So it was neat to kind of check that out. And then we had to go to the Pixar place.
Yeah. And
that was pretty neat. If you've never been in there, all of these places are worth going to check out just for the decorations. Like there's this giant mobile in stained glass that hangs in this atrium in the lobby, which is really cool, of all the Pixar characters. And, figuring out who they are based on their simplicity is kind of really fun. We went over to the Grand Californian Hotel. They always make something out of cake, which is interesting. This is really the only 70th anniversary thing that they've done that that they have as a decoration. And then they have this sort of thing for Donald. It's like sort of a spotting station or something that they made for Donald Duck. And it's Donald's Tales of Adventure. And so it's 400 hours and 800 pounds of Rice Krispie treats and 80 pounds of sugar and 60 pounds of fondant and all of the kind of craziness that goes into making this. And they like have a kitchen. This is all they do. They've had an R2-D2. They made a Death Star at one point. And I have never seen this counter empty. Usually you can buy
Yeah,
treats
what's up
and
with that?
things, and it's always got something in it. You can buy popcorn buckets here. You can buy cookies. I have never seen it empty. And I
Weird.
took a picture of it, and I'm glad I did, because in the far right corner of this picture, there's this dress in a case that I hadn't noticed. And so this dress is this is what the VIP hostesses used to wear at Disneyland. It's a recreation
Oh,
of one
okay.
particular dress,
Oh, nice.
and it's like a 1960s thing. And it's a pretty decent recreation. I don't think it looks quite as good as the original, which I also took a picture of the picture. This is the original dress, and it's one particular VIP
okay.
tour guide that they replicated her particular wardrobe. But it's kind of nice. I mean, we're used to the plaids running around, who do the VIP
Yes.
tour guests and things. This is classy. This is really nice.
Yeah.
But of course, it also goes back to a day when everybody was kind of dressing nicely, and if you notice, she's wearing gloves there, and it's just
Yeah.
really funny. It says on display is a reproduction of the costume worn during the winter season of 1961-1962. VIP hostess Donna Jackson Clark is pictured on Main Street, USA, proudly wearing this iconic ensemble. Though the VIP tour guide costume has evolved through the decades, our commitment to celebrate happy alongside every guest remains at the heart of what we do. Anyway, I thought it was super neat. And,
Yeah.
so I'm glad I kind of blundered into that. But that's in the Grand Californian on display. There was another case that I thought was cool, but it just had stuff for sale, and that's less cool. And this is the one coin I didn't get because their machine took our money and didn't give us a coin, which was like a real bummer. We made it back into the Walt Disney attraction at the Opera House.
Oh, okay.
And so remember how
Yeah.
you and I, Jeff, had to get a reservation? The reservation system lasted one day, and they got rid of it.
Oh, okay.
You can now just walk in the way you would go to see Mr. Lincoln, and there's no reservation needed, no nothing. They only did it for like one day, and then decided that they didn't need it anymore. Part of the room we didn't get to was a part that has old ride demonstrations. This was a Jungle Cruise crocodile. They had a Jose parrot on display. And a lot of these were moving. And so a lot of these had their animatronics kicking around, which was really fun. This guy was hysterical. He just like kept looking around and, being a goose. It's a small world and stuff. And so I saw this again. I saw the Walt Disney thing again. And I think I like it a second time even. My seats were a little bit better. And it got a little bit creepy because it really does sort of give you the feeling that Walt is looking at you.
Yes.
If you're like right in the middle, it really
does.
really feels like he's checking you out, which is kind of weird.
Yeah.
The face is growing on me, even though I know it's not accurate.
Yeah.
Because it feels like Walt, even if it doesn't quite look like Walt.
Yeah.
I expect a little bit of a
Was-
redo later on, though. I expect them to fix it. With so many complaints, they'll get to it.
Well, maybe. Yeah.
But I mean,
when he looked at me the one time, or it looked at me at the one time that when we were there, it was like, the only time that I was, like, oh. 'Cause,
right.
It felt like Walt. And I've never seen Walt. I don't know Walt. But I mean, for every single thing I've ever seen of Walt Disney talking, that's what it was like.
Right. And I mean, it looks so much like the television stuff that we grew up watching with World of Color, World of Disney, all of those kind of things where they used to replay all his old introductions. None of us were alive when Walt was. So, we don't have that kind of frame of reference. We're just not old enough to do it. So, but yeah, I mean, I got a picture up here right now where he looks like he's looking at me, and it's crazy.
Yes.
So it's
Yeah.
It was kind of nuts. And they did an interesting thing that they don't usually do on their animatronics. They gave him, they gave the eyes a cornea. So eyes have like a corneal bump on them, and it's the thing that reflects light when the light hits it, because all of the footage had Walt with like very sparkly eyes. And so that's how they made the sparkly eyes, which was really cool.
Yeah.
So anyway, it's really grown on me. Like I said, I imagine that they'll take another stab at it later on and maybe tweak him a bit. And we'll see.
Maybe so.
But I'm glad to have gotten an easy second chance to get in there and see it again. Oh, and I did Tilly got snacks, Colleen.
Tilly got snacks.
Yeah, Tilly over at the cinema, the ticket taker.
Oh,
got snacks.
that's fun.
So she got them in julep
and Madeline's.
and Madeline's, which is fun. So
That's
she
cool.
That's cool.
so she's got that. It's a little more festive for the 70th anniversary. Some flowers on her hat and her pin. I don't know who named her Tilly, but she's always had the thing. But anyway, so I thought that was kind of fun.
Cool.
The cinema and Walt Disney and It's a Small World all have minor changes to them. So if you're going to Disneyland anytime soon, put those on your list to go see. I made Judy ride It's a Small World, and I rode It's a Small World. It's not my favorite ride, but I thought she should see the lyrical changes that that they did to it and whatnot. So
Cool.
yeah,
All right. So, we ready to talk Star Wars?
surely go for it, Jeff.
Okay. Oops, there it goes. Got to open it back up. Okay. Oh, golly. July 18th, 1933, this confused me, was when Sid Mead was born. And I know that he was an influence for sure for Star Wars, but the only thing that I saw that he actually did of Star Wars was for a book that came out called Star Wars Art Visions, and he did a thing called The Abandoned Sith World.
Right.
So, yeah.
When
I'll put it in our Facebook Messenger so you can click on a link to see what it is.
When you mention Sid Mead, the first thing that comes to mind is not Star Wars. It's always like Blade Runner and stuff like that.
Yes.
Because Sid Mead is what you would call a futurist, and his role in a lot of this conceptual art is to take present day and advance it in a logical way that makes sense. And so, like, him working on Blade Runner and stuff makes perfect sense. Him working on Star Wars seems weird.
Yeah. So he didn't necessarily work on it in a way. And I think he influenced it, but he didn't really work on it. But he did do a picture in the book.
If he contributed something to the Visions book, that's pretty good. I have the book. I'll have to go look at it.
Yeah, you see the picture, and you can actually click on it to make it bigger. But yeah, it's like, and yeah. But his, I love all the futuristic stuff he's, his art.
Absolutely amazingly talented man. And if you see his name attached to anything, it's worth looking into.
Yeah.
Because he just has an absolutely incredible aesthetic.
Yeah. Okay. And that's really it for Sid. I don't know if you saw the picture.
It's the sort of like red and white one. I think I found it. Let me.
Yeah, it's a red planet with little things floating and.
This is what I found for Sid Mead.
That's it. That's the one.
Star Wars on Pinterest. Yeah. So, but it's like the only thing.
So that's the artwork that he created.
Right.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So that's it. That's all he did.
Every little bit helps.
Secondly is, the second thing was the birthday. Oh, stupid computer. There you go. Okay. July 22nd, 1959. It was when Nigel D. Findlay was born, and his connection to Star Wars was that he worked on the role-playing game. So some of the source books he did. He worked on Gorath, Slave of the Empire, and Planet of the Mists, and then something called Forbidden Fruit for Adventures Unlimited.
Is this the this is the West End Games version? Of it's my gosh, he died while working on all of this stuff. All of his stuff came out in 1995, and that's when he died. It says he was working. Yeah. He died a month after submitting Forbidden Fruit. Wow, that's a bummer.
Yeah. But he did a lot of game writing and stuff, so that's
a massive skill. Being able to put together a module for a game system that's playable and exciting and engaging. That's a massive skill.
Yeah. And that's the birthdays. So now we go to the other part. See here, July 22nd, 1976. That's when the first Star Wars slideshow was at Comic-Con.
I think our friend Craig Miller was involved in that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
And I always joke about this, that that was when Star Wars ruined Comic-Con by bringing movies into it.
Oh dear.
But it's certainly one of the things that started the snowball down the hill that made Comic-Con more of a media convention instead of just a comic book convention. And so Comic-Con seems to start earlier every year. So I'm going down tomorrow to be in a panel at 10 a.m. And it's on an off-site hotel. It's in the hotel next to the convention center, because I guess they have too many panels or whatever. And it's people have been doing Comic-Con things since Monday. I've seen people posting pictures on Facebook going, I'm here at Comic-Con and we did this and there was this party and here's this installation, here's this whatever. And it used to just be like 3 days. And then you got like a preview night on Thursday or something. Now preview night's on Wednesday. It's like it keeps moving more and more and more into the week. It's nuts.
Yeah, Comic-Con week. Let's see here. Next one. July 18th, 1977. That's when C-3PO was on the cover of People magazine. Yeah.
I'm looking to see if I can find that particular People magazine.
Yeah.
No, it's dumb. Oh, really?
Okay.
The computer's not cooperating.
Yeah.
Big surprise.
Oh, and I looked something up. The reason why Tilly's name is Tilly is because her occupation is working at a till.
Working the till. Okay.
Yes, so she's Tilly.
Here.
And her name tag for hometown is Marceline, Missouri, where Walt's from.
Yes,
so.
that I know. So here is that People magazine cover.
I found it.
July 18th. 60 cents for a magazine. Now they're like $15. It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Fernwood Tonight is on the cover, along with Buck Owens from Hee Haw. That's pretty funny. The talented folks, all under 40, who gave us C-3PO and the summer's box office sizzler. Yeah. None of us are under 40 in this room.
Yeah.
On this show.
Yeah. I know.
Kit, I think, is under 40.
Yes. I'm pretty sure.
Dear.
Yes, indeed. July 19th, 2008. That's when the first Celebration Japan was started.
Okay. Fair enough.
Star Wars Celebration Japan. There we go.
Pretty good.
Cool.
That's it
Thanks,
for
Jeff.
Star Wars.
Theme parks. The Fantastic Four meet and greet in Tomorrowland. They had a little Facebook announcement, I guess.
It's interesting that they are putting them in Tomorrowland. Oh, dear Lord. It's interesting that they're putting them in Tomorrowland and not in, like, Avengers Campus or anything like that.
It is weird.
Although, to
Yeah.
be fair, Tomorrowland is very much like 1960s. It's kind of stuck there. So...
Yeah.
There we go. This is what I was trying to get at.
It makes sense. Makes the most sense.
So it could be pretty fun. Looks like they got the whole gang
and
together.
The movie comes out like tomorrow.
Although, can I just point out that Mr. Fantastic, who is played by like Reed Richards, who's played by Pedro Pascal in the
Pedro
movie,
Pascal.
looks like Will Wheaton in this.
Yes. Yeah. I think Johnny Storm is normally a Peter Pan or something. Yeah, but
Oh yeah, that seems to happen. He does have that look,
that's what it looks like.
and of course they have a Herbie going on, which is
Of course.
Cool.
Yeah. Yep.
So-
Starting tomorrow. Yeah.
Hey Herbie.
So it'll be nuts in Tomorrowland.
Well, I mean, Tomorrowland can use it for sure.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Totally. I hope it'd be cool if they just redesigned the cars for Autopia as the cars that are in the world that they're from.
They do have a pretty neat car, and in fact, it's really funny. I
Yeah.
think like Hasbro or somebody, whoever has the license for it, is releasing a car for the action figures, and there's a popcorn bucket from Regal Cinemas that looks better.
Oh, nice.
It's like whatever it is, it looks nicer than the toy, but it's the popcorn bucket.
That figures. The fantastic car.
I'm looking forward to this. I think it'll be kind of neat.
Cool. And they also have lots of food for the foodies out there. And plastic crap that you can buy.
Their pizza looks really boring.
The thing about the pizza is that the pizza is boring, but it's not just pizza, it's a meal like they do in Japan. You get a slice of pizza, a salad, a dessert, which I believe is a bun filled with blue cream.
Okay.
And a funky drink.
Okay. I mean, but now if this is 4-cheese pizza, I mean that's cool, right? For Fantastic Four, 4-cheese pizza.
Did it?
It is gosh, where did they put this? The sip or the straw? Oh, it's called the First Family 4-item combo. And it is cheese or pepperoni pizza. Man, they really missed the boat on that.
Right? I'm just saying. They need us to work for them, for sure.
I'd say so.
It would be such a simple thing to do, and it would just be super cool.
The other thing that's funny is that they tell you it's a special dessert, but they don't tell you what it is. And they've got like this picture of it where it actually looks like a dinner roll.
Yeah, it does. It reminds me.
Someone on Facebook posted a photo of that broken into.
Oh, it reminds me a little bit of the thing they had in Galaxy's Edge that was like the ray.
I don't think it's the same. I think this is filled with it's got like a blue filling to it.
They have a black and white cookie.
It looks like a country.
Because Yancey Street, because New York. So that's kind of cool.
And it's also funny this
is the
way
pepperoni,
that they're
I guess.
showing the display. How they have the pictures that instead of having the
that scroll
not
sideways.
montage. Yeah, the sideways scroll, and then they only have a couple of items.
Right. It's really kind of wacky.
Yeah.
Bizarre.
You can get
that one thing looked kind of like a concha.
the dessert.
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of did.
Yeah, the red thing. It looked like a concha.
Yeah. There's a Ben Grimm sipper. Does Ben Grimm lose a finger when he converts? He it only gets 3 fingers?
It's
I
weird,
get
though,
pretty
that
much,
that's
yeah.
a sipper because
Yeah.
it looks like a popcorn bucket.
It does. I think it's just huge, and of course you can put your arm in it,
Yeah.
but you flip open the top.
Oh dear.
You can flip up the thumb, I think, and get a straw, and you can flip up the top part of the hand and fill it. So there's like sort of a two-way thing with it.
I'm gonna have to get one of those for Randy.
Right? Oh, I'm sure Randy's gonna have like 10 of them. He's our friend Randy, who loves the Fantastic Four and loves Ben Grimm, is already reporting from Comic-Con, and he's like, I already got these new things that just came out.
Crazy.
It's really funny. Let's see. Limit 2 per person on the clobber and sipper. Let's see if they stick to it, because
So, Sean, in the thread,
yes,
I am putting the Facebook post that shows what the inside of that dessert is.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Let me get to our Facebook thread here.
Groovy.
Hang on a second.
Wait a minute.
Alrighty. All right, here we go. I'm gonna pop this over here. Ka-ching. So,
It's apparently a blueberry creme puff.
oh, it's got kind of like a crunchy thing
Oh,
on the
okay.
outside. That's kind of
Yeah,
nice.
kind of like that Dutch crunch bread
Yeah.
that they have at Ike's.
Oh, it's
the,
not the color I thought it was going to be.
the filling?
The blue cream. Yeah, I thought it was going to be darker than that.
Oh.
I thought it was going to be more Tomorrowland colors.
Oh, this looks like the color of their costumes, though, doesn't it?
A little bit. It's a little more pale, but yeah.
Kind of.
And also, they've
Yeah.
got the same color cream in a drink. It's they say they can't tell. They think it might be a blueberry tea with popping pearls. This whole meal fell a
Gotcha.
little flat for me, is the review. I didn't care for the drink at all. It was almost offensively bad. The dessert was a sugar bomb and was good for what it was, while the pizza was a standard slice from Pizza Planet. The salad was good for what it was, but overall I'd say this is a skip unless you're dying to try the dessert or the drink. 4 out of 10 rating overall.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's harsh.
that is harsh.
Oh dear.
Well, and I just want you to look at this
Oh.
because this is what Disney always gets me on. So this is the
No.
this is the presentation. This is what you get, right? When when you get it, so you get a pizza in a little cardboard thing, plastic cup,
Doesn't
little
look anything like the picture that they posted.
right,
Disneyland
and
posted.
and that's the thing. So going back up here, does that look like this? No, it looks nothing like
That would
this.
be amazing like that, but
Yeah.
since Pizza Planet isn't really a restaurant per se, it's more of like a cafeteria.
Right. It's just like everything's in
Yeah.
plastic. It's just sad.
Yeah.
really.
Yeah.
But, all right.
Anyway, so did you get
Yeah,
to the
it's a sad case.
the fantastic elastic mozzarella stick?
I did. I had just gotten there.
I am gross looking.
It's pretty funny.
That's
They
awesome.
also have Invisible Indulgence, which is a clear lemon pie with a shortbread bread crust, whipped cream, and meringue pieces. I'd be willing to try that.
Bizarre.
Yeah, it's not
Just
bad.
because it's weird looking.
And these are in Adventures Campus.
PCA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jinyo mentions the Little Caesars pizza that's divided into 4 quarters with different toppings.
Right. Pizza.
Yeah.
And there is, of course, a
Straw sipper.
yeah,
Straw clip.
a Mr. Fantastic straw clip.
Oh yeah, he's a stretchy.
So
band,
is
yeah.
Mr. Fantastic just like the Mrs. Incredible of this universe?
Yes. So, in fact, so Fantastic Four, of course, which came first.
Basically.
Most of them have direct corollaries in The Incredibles, with the exception of Johnny Storm, who flames on, turns into fire, is actually in Jack Jack.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
That's funny.
that's the thing.
So they're basically the Fantastic Four. They're a
yes,
family.
they're
Oh, that's
essentially,
funny.
and they always have been.
Yeah.
They have always
I didn't know
essentially
that.
been the Fantastic Four. And it's
Yeah.
one of the reasons why The Incredibles is my favorite superhero movie ever.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because,
And the villain of The Incredibles, he's the Underminer, and in Fantastic Four is the Mole Man.
right,
Wow.
exactly. And so they being Hollywood, have tried to make the Fantastic Four many times, starting with like Roger Corman.
Yeah.
Of course, we've had cartoon shows and things like that, but all of the movies have just tanked.
Yeah.
They never got it. They never understood it. And
Yeah.
the thing that's giving me hope with this new one is that they have embraced the 1960s era origins on it. Because they have done that, and they're making it a period piece, and we know how much, and we comment on this show how much Disney loves mid-century modern all the time. They have like completely
Totally.
embraced it in the design of this movie. And for me, it's the thing that is indicating that this movie might be good for once. They might have finally found a good
Yeah.
Fantastic Four story to tell. So,
Yeah.
could be really fun.
Yeah.
Unlike
And I know something about
It's
the
top
movie
of the
that's
hour.
spoiler that from articles.
right, you're listening to Sci-Fi Radio. I am Sean Obi-Shawn Crosby.
This is Jeff Soledado.
I'm calling Kaylee Crosby.
This show is Docking Bay 94. You could be watching us on YouTube or Facebook or Twitch. We're glad if you are. Hi, here's our smiling faces. And hey, big thanks to Kit, who puts stuff in our show document and whatnot and keeps track of our social media. If you see anything funny on Docking Bay 94 page, of which there is a lot, it's all her pretty much. So we're grateful for that.
Yeah.
This sipper straw dangler thing is the least rude
Yeah.
Mr. Fantastic thing I've seen of anything that they've been releasing. My favorite is the cup topper, which I believe someone has messed with. So there's a theater cup with Mr. Fantastic on top of it, and I think he's supposed to be facing away from you when you're holding the cup. I think somebody spun him around a 180, which makes it look like the blue straw that comes with the cup is part of his body in a very rude way. But I don't think it actually comes that way from the theater. I think somebody messed with it.
Oh boy.
Yeah, the clobberin sipper and the straw clip are available at the shawarma booths and
Cool.
whatnot. So, I mean, a lot of this looks, pretty fun. And
Yeah.
And it's interesting
Ooh, a
that
cookie.
there's nothing on here about Florida. It
Right.
goes straight to Paris,
Goes straight
where
to
they have
Paris.
a lot of booze.
yes, well, Paris also has
Oh.
like an Avengers campus.
Yeah.
does
Florida doesn't have any
not?
Marvel
Oh,
Land.
okay. Well, that
Yeah,
makes
there's
sense then.
nothing in Florida for that.
So they've got 4 cocktails, some chicken fingers, and a cookie in Paris.
Cookie.
What does that say about the French?
That they made chicken fingers and cookies
Yeah.
for Americans?
So each of these drinks is for the character. There's the elastic elixir, there's the invisible strength, clobberin time, and flame on. And then the tasty 4 tenders, which not only are they chicken strips, they are breaded with Doritos.
I don't know. The chicken strips that I made breaded with Captain Crunch were pretty darn good.
Oh my God, I would have to try these. Chicken strips with Doritos, lemon, and onion sour cream.
I would eat that.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Huh.
That sounds really good. And then there's the fantastic mega cookie, giant warm cookie.
Yeah.
Hong Kong gets a smallish popcorn.
I think the popcorn in Japan was small. The popcorn box.
Yeah, might have been. Popcorn scoop with popcorn is what they call it. And that seems to be it. So, yeah, I mean, some decent stuff. They haven't gone overboard with it. and that's great. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I feel like it's about the same size in
Universal
Japan.
has it.
What does Universal have?
I think Universal still has the theme park rights for a lot of Marvel stuff. And that's why they haven't really tried to do that in Florida yet.
Yeah,
so much.
They do. It's why we don't have a lot of Spider-Man going on over in Florida. Yeah, that someday that will change, but not anytime soon. I'm sure Universal wants to hang on to that for dear life.
There is
most
a
likely,
rumor
Jeez.
that at Disneyland News Today, which is not from the Disney Corporation, it's a fan-run site,
right?
That Disneyland Resort has passed 1 billion with a B visitors.
I feel
possibly
that this is a thing they would announce the heck out of.
Orange County Register is apparently the source.
Yeah, and they're usually pretty on it. I've talked to some of their writers from the Orange County Register, and they're fans, and they're usually pretty on it.
I've reached my article limit, so I can't tell you.
Yeah, I don't think I can can look at it.
Same here
either.
Hi, Rosie.
They're like, you should pay us money.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Goobers.
Although it does say it's only $1 for a year. I should probably pony up and check it out. But in the old days, they used to make a very big deal about these things.
In 2004, they celebrated their 500 millionth visitor.
Okay.
Wow.
But at some point,
so I suppose.
It says Disneyland Resort likely would have passed 1 billion visitors sooner if it hadn't been closed due to COVID from March 2020 to April 2021.
Right.
And an estimated 2.3 million guests visit Disneyland Resort every month.
That is an insane number.
That is an insane number.
So, but I feel that Disney loves numbers like that, and Disney loves giving those numbers to their shareholders. So, if that really was the case, I think they would have made a bigger deal about it. I mean, they were kind of making a big deal about the guy who just did 14,800 trips on Radiator Springs Racers. So
that's a lot.
So
yes,
Rosie sent me a thing and basically saying that it's also taking into account DCA's numbers. So it's not just Disneyland; it's both.
No,
it
sense.
says Disneyland Resort on the article.
Right.
It doesn't say Disneyland. It says Disneyland Resort.
Yes.
Yeah.
It may also be harder to keep track of that sort of thing because you have people who come in and go to both parks.
Yeah.
So, like saying just Disneyland might be really hard because you've got park hoppers and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I know that we went into both parks a couple of times the other day because we were doing our little scavenger hunt and bouncing back and forth and that kind of thing. Mm-hmm. Speaking of shareholders, by the way, full disclosure, Colleen and I bought a couple of shares of Disneyland stock just for giggles. I saw somebody got a dividend check. And they said, I have one share of Disney stock, and I got a dividend check for 50 cents.
There you go.
So we can get $1.50 maybe.
That's right.
But also maybe we haven't had it long enough or something.
Here's
gotta pay the taxes on that.
Here's another thing too, which was really funny. I got delivered to my PayPal account $22.50. And that is apparently from some sort of class action lawsuit for people who had Magic Keys for the first run of Magic Keys, and when they started doing the reservation system, where they basically said you can go to the park anytime, with the magic key, and then the reservation system didn't allow you to do that. And of course, the verbiage in the end user agreement has all been changed that it's like you may not always get the day you want, kind of a deal. But back when they did have it, apparently Disney lost a class action lawsuit, and so whoever had a magic key at the time got like $25.
I think it would depend on your level of key too.
Yeah, I'm sure people who had a lower key got less.
One?
I don't know. Maybe. It's
and why did it go to your PayPal account?
Oh, because that's where I told them to send it.
Oh.
Because they're like, give us your bank info.
Yeah.
I'm like, no.
Yeah.
And of course,
I
who made the bank on this? Lawyers.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure the law firm
Yeah.
made stupid amounts of money on it.
Yeah, I had stock in Disney a while, long ago when I worked there, and then I sold it because we needed the money, and that was not a good idea. But yeah, yeah. So
moving
maybe I
on,
can get
right
more up and
along.
find out if I can.
The Six Flags company is closing their Six Flags California's Great America of Santa Clara. And Six Flags America and Hurricane Harbor in Bowie, Maryland.
Yeah. So
okay.
there will be more closures, I'm sure, but right now they've got 2 parks slated to close, one on each coast. You've probably been to Great America more than I have, Jeff. I've only been there twice.
Yep.
But it's the San Francisco Bay Area Park. And I went there expressly.
I guess you could say that.
Yeah, because like if you were like in San Jose and stuff, that's where you would go.
It's a bit, yeah.
And so I went there expressly, like the first time we went as a family trip because we were visiting people in the Bay Area, and we went over there and we're like, hey, fun. And then the second time I expressly went to see the band Berlin.
Okay.
Which
see, there you go.
Might just tell you how long ago this was. It had to have been in the mid 80s.
They announced that the California one would be closing in 2022.
Yes, but it's really closing in 2027.
No, I'm sorry. I said that wrong. In 2022, they announced that the Santa Clara Six Flags would shut down no later than 11 years from them.
Yes.
So it's right on target.
This has been in the works for quite a long time.
Yeah. And interestingly, that leaves 6 Six Flags parks in the state of California.
Well, that also includes like Knott's Berry Farm, though, right? Because there was a merger.
It's Knott's Berry Farm,
yeah.
Knott's Berry Farm, Soak City, Six Flags Magic Mountain, Hurricane Harbor, Six Flags Discovery Kingdom Vallejo, and Six Flags Hurricane Harbor Concord.
Yeah, the Vallejo one was originally Marine World, Africa, USA, and then it's that.
Huh.
Marine World or Marine Land?
Marine World.
Oh, we had Marine Land.
It's called Marine World, Africa, USA. Yeah.
And the California park will close at the end of 2027.
Yeah. And
the Maryland one will close at the end of 2025.
It was okay. It was a theme park. I had fun. It was roller coasters. It was like Magic Mountain.
Yeah. So,
interestingly,
I think when that closes, they'll only have one left.
The one in Maryland is closing their water park on September 6th and closing the rest of the park on November 2nd.
Right.
Okay. So, up where I used to live, the only places that are going to be left now that are still standing that I know of are Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk. That's still there. That's close by, so to speak. And Gilroy Gardens. That's it, because the other stuff will be gone.
Well, we've had a lot of theme parks that have vanished over the years. Like, a lot of the Busch Gardens have shut down. We lost Marine Land. We lost SeaWorld. We lost all sorts of stuff.
What about that? There used to be an amusement park in Pasadena. There used to be one in like Venice Beach.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to go back to like the 1950s and before, we've had several theme parks in Santa Monica that have come and gone and taken over for each other and that sort of thing. And there's still, kind of a entertainment pier where there's like a Ferris wheel and that kind of stuff up there, and a boardwalk.
Yeah.
And then is Adventureland still open? That weird little park that was in Anaheim. I think it was called Adventureland.
Oh, Adventure City.
Adventure City.
It's still there.
It. Yeah. So there's like it's like for really little kids, like even smaller. Place than Disneyland, and much easier and cheaper to get into.
There's a little park that's inside of a park in Long Beach too.
The internet tells me that California has had at least 108 amusement and theme parks since.
Wow. Well, we have the weather for it
and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. And what makes an amusement park like that little place down in San Diego that's off of the beach? Is like, are they counting that? It's like a roller coaster and
I don't know,
something else, or like the Balboa Fun Zone, which is mostly like dark rides.
I think it would
I don't know,
be
'cause it
that's
has
something
Ferris
of a
wheel.
more research on something like that.
Yeah. So we'll have to find out what
think about that.
What their criteria is.
The Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk is the oldest because it opened in 1907.
The Santa Cruz, isn't that the beach boardwalk from
With the vampires?
Lost Boys?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's where you go to
It's
see
in the county of Santa. Yeah.
shiny ripped men
In the county
with flaming saxophones.
Yeah.
All right,
It's it's in the county of Santa Clara, so they just transpose some letters around
To
for
Santa
different
Carla.
place.
Yeah.
Yes.
In Florida, the Magic of Disney Animation is opening. In 2026, in the current home of Star Wars Launch Bay.
Okay.
And they're going
I
to
see
top
what
the
they're doing
building
there.
with
Yeah.
the Mickey's sorcerer hat.
Right.
Just like the real building in
Yeah.
California.
So it sounds like what they're doing is doing some of the things that we've got over in DCA, where you've got drawing classes and little activities. And that could be fun.
Yeah.
They've got a little
Gotta wonder.
painting of this is what it's going to look like. And the little hat, the sorcerer's hat, it's not that big.
No. Here, let me
That's
show
a
you
bummer.
guys.
I mean, it's big. It's
this picture.
like 2 stories tall or something. It just isn't impressively big.
And it doesn't remind me so much of the one that's over here.
In Burbank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is
wonder
their
if those
concept art, which looks creepily AI.
Oh, similar. Yeah. Very weird.
And like,
Yeah, it does.
yeah, I don't know what some of the people in this picture are doing,
Yeah.
but it's not human things.
Yeah, it's really bizarre.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
pretty strange stuff. It could be fun.
Yeah.
It could be fun. We'll have to see. I have no
True story,
idea
yeah.
the next time we're getting to Florida.
Yeah. I wonder if they plan on knocking the one down here because they're putting in that Avatar area right around there. So
it says here that
What makes you
Animation
wonder?
Courtyard and Disney Junior Play and Dance will close on September 25th. You still be able to go on The Little Mermaid: A Musical Adventure and see some exhibits, but they're going to shut that down.
over there, yeah.
for work. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Sean, you want to take the extensive RIP list?
My gosh, yeah, we've
Yeah,
lost a
good.
whole bunch
It is
of
terrible.
people this year or this week. We lost the Commodore of the Queen Mary, not the Queen Mary 2, which is a ship currently in service, but the Queen Mary in Long Beach, who was Everett Horde. He was a guy who started working at the ground level of the Queen Mary and stayed there for a phenomenally long time. Absolutely loved the ship. He gave tours. He knew the history of the ship, and he was just like sort of a fixture, not quite like a character, but a character, if that makes any sense to you. Where, basically when they asked him to become an officer of the ship in 2010, he was just over the moon to be one of the guys to help keep the ship running. And then eventually he got promoted over time to become the Commodore. He was the head of the thing. And it's if you've never been to the Queen Mary, next time you come to California, take a swing by. It's kind of interesting. It's a lovely hotel, and the ship is as original as they can keep it. Of course, you can tour some of the facilities, like the engine room and things like that. It is a renowned ghost hunting spot. They frequently do things like have the Scottish games down on their sort of front lawn area in front of the ship.
Yeah.
It's lovely. It's really neat. And to get a feel for what transatlantic sailing might be like in the late 1930s, it's a great place to go. They have terrific bars with amazing music, and it's just, there's a lot to see there. Sad to hear that he's passed away. We've bumped into each other over time, and definitely sad. We lost Jake Larson at the age of 102. He's a World War II veteran, and one of the like sort of last as we start to kind of lose everybody. He considered himself one of the luckiest men in the world for having survived all of that kind of stuff. And he created a TikTok account and became absolutely huge. He's a big Disneyland fan. He was named an honorary citizen of Disneyland in 2024 for his advanced age and whatnot. So sad to hear that he's passed away. Also at the age of 99, which is pretty amazing, Alan Bergman passed away. He was a lyricist who won Oscars and all sorts of other awards working with people like Fred Astaire, Frank Sinatra, Barbra Streisand, Marvin Hamlish. He wrote The Windmills of Your Mind, which if you watch Severance, that's the second season finale of Severance, used that song to pretty good effect. You Don't Bring Me Flowers, which was Neil Diamond recorded it and Barbra Streisand recorded it. Neil Diamond and Barbra Streisand went to the same high school, were in the same music program, never met. They both sang this song independently, and then because people demanded it, they did a duet of it, and that's the one that hit really big. The Way We Were, all sorts of stuff. Just an absolutely incredible thing. Windmills of Your Mind was originally from the Thomas Crown Affair in 1968, and they were just nominated again and again and again. Worked with Henry Mancini. Just kind of an incredible career, and again, living to 1999 to 99 years old is pretty crazy. Tom Troop was an actor who was in Cagney and Lacey and Star Trek, and other things like that. He was a Korean War veteran and did the Fugitive TV show, Mission Impossible, Wild Wild West, Mary Hartman. He was in a bunch of movies like Kelly's Heroes, The Devil's Brigade, and My Own Private Idaho, and things like that. Malcolm Jamal Warner was a big surprise to hear that he had passed away at the age of 54. He was on vacation. He had a drowning accident while on vacation in Costa Rica, and that was nobody expected that one at all, and we're still shy of details. Of course, he was the son, Theo Huxtable, on The Cosby Show, and went on to direct and continue acting, and was having a pretty good career. We lost Black Sabbath frontman Ozzy Osbourne at the age of 76. He'd been diagnosed with Parkinson's, and of course he gained like a second career with his reality show stuff that introduced his wife Sharon and the rest of his kids. His whole family was involved in the reality show thing, and of course they were all there as he passed away. He had just finished his final concert tour. He did one last show. I talked to somebody at an event that we were at recently. I think Jeff and I were at a Ghostbusters event, and somebody came over to talk to us. Oh no, it was the car show that I was at the International Printing Museum, where they came over and we were talking about stuff, and this kid, who had to be like 12, was so excited to have seen Ozzy Osbourne in concert. He never thought he'd get a chance, all that kind of stuff. Dad was excited because he got to take his kid. It's a big deal for these guys. And of course, this was the last tour that Ozzy Osbourne was doing. And so just like 2 weeks after his last show, he passed away. And of course, an absolutely incredible career with Black Sabbath and otherwise with heavy metal. We lost Hulk Hogan yesterday, I guess. Passed away at the age of 71. His real name was Terry Bollea. Of course, he was a fixture of 1980s wrestling, usually playing the hero. Yeah. And he was in the WWF, which is now WWE, and he was like just the super all-American hero guy that he got his own cartoon show and just had a phenomenal career. And he was very polarizing, though, because he kept getting into these scandals. He's like, if the name Bubba the Love Sponge means anything to you, slept with Bubba's wife. They had a sex tape, released that. There was a lawsuit over that. That was a problem. Part of the tape that was not sex was completely filled with racial epithets, which didn't sit well with his, worshiping fans. Just one thing after another, where everybody's like, but he's Hulk Hogan, he's our hero, and then he kept taking him down and taking him down and taking him down. And so it's been interesting to see all of the tributes to him tempered with the weird, bad things that he did. It's kind of nuts.
Yeah.
And we lost one more person at the age of 84. Chuck Mangione passed away. He's a jazz musician, probably best known for the song "Feels So Good." Lots of trumpet stuff in his music, and also flugelhorn, which is not an instrument you hear too much of these days. 14 Grammy nominations over his career with 2 wins, and the "Feel So Good" song, and I encourage you to look it up because you'll listen to it and go, okay, I know exactly what that is. It became just about one of the most successful jazz records ever made, and so he had a really good career, and it's very sad to hear of his passing. But as always with musicians, we have their music to fall back on and remember them by, which is always good to know.
Yep.
All right, Jeff, you ready for speed round?
Sure. Although flugelhorn sounds like a Dr. Seuss instrument. Let's see. I think what I was going to talk about actually was something that I kind of questioned really. Kevin Feige did several interviews with people in the past week before even Comic-Con rolled around, and one of them he was talking about why Doctor Doom came in to replace Kang, and I'm not sure I believe it, but he says he said it was that they were already before they even made Ant-Man 3, they were already talking about bringing in Doctor Doom because they didn't think Kang was going to be really a good big bad compared to Thanos. So they were already starting to work on it, and he already talked to Robert Downey Jr. and all that, and I just don't buy it. I'm sorry.
No, dude, I was gonna say this is BS because they were saying before that Kang was like the strongest testing villain they've had in a long time, and he was going to be great. Everyone is excited to bring him out and put him in this stuff.
Yeah.
And then they completely switched gears when the actor fell out of favor for bad behavior.
Yeah, Jonathan Majors.
Yeah. And that's when they made their switch. It wasn't, he was going to be the whole big bad for the next wave.
Yeah. So they're like, oh no, we were doing this before. I'm like, I don't think so. I don't believe you. I think that's bogus.
Right.
But it came out of Feige said it, so
it's hyperbole. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Comic-Con started today, and I don't think we talked last week about the announcement that George Lucas will be there. It's kind of a big deal.
I think we did.
Did we?
Yeah.
It wasn't crossed off.
Probably.
Because I think he's in a panel with Francis Ford Coppola or somebody. Oh, Guillermo del Toro is who it is.
We didn't talk about that.
I thought for sure we did.
I don't know.
But it is kind of interesting that he is going to be there. George Lucas panels can be very dangerous to wait for. You can wait in 8-10 hour lines. I don't know when the panel is. If it's at 6:00 on a Friday night, it's going to be a mess.
Good luck.
Yeah. But it's it's nice that George is getting out a little bit. I think we talked about a couple of weeks ago that somebody they were doing some sort of documentary. Guy's walking down the street and he's talking to the camera. And the most notable thing, because he's talking about the financial system or something in the United States.
Yeah.
And the most notable thing is that George Lucas is walking behind him and going into a bank.
Yes. Yeah. I remember that.
It was awesome. So this thing went totally viral just because of that. This guy's oblivious that George Lucas walked by, and George looks at the camera and just keeps going. It was so great.
No, it wasn't about him. He knows when not to
gosh.
break in on things.
Right. Oh my God, it was fun.
Did we do the Disney quiz last week that's on here?
No.
I don't remember.
We didn't,
okay.
but
We can do.
Well,
Okay.
it's not that easy.
It's not that good?
Because it's not that it's not that good. It's that most of the quizzes, when you have a question, you get the answer right afterwards.
Yes.
In this one, you don't get the answer until the very end.
Oh, rude.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
So I don't know if you
yeah.
guys would like to. I'd be happy to.
Can you open the answers
Why don't
on
Sean?
another
Why don't
screen?
you take? Because that's what I did last week, and then we never got to it.
Right.
But
Yeah.
Sean, why don't you take something to talk about,
Okay.
and I will prepare the quiz.
Okay. Cool beats.
A trailer just recently released for a movie that comes out on August 22nd is Ni Sha Tu.
Yeah.
This is a Chinese animated film, obviously a sequel. It's a fantasy comedy adventure film, and is based on Chinese mythological characters and a novel from the 16th century called Investiture of the Gods.
Yeah.
Now, the reason that this is of particular interest is that it is the like most successful animated film in history. It has made more than $2.2 billion so far, and it's only in China.
Oh, for the sequel here. Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Dang.
it cost them $80 million to make, and it's broken every box office record, both in China and in the larger world.
Wow.
And they're just about to release it to the rest of the world. So, I mean, this must be great, right?
Oh, yeah.
Unless it has a purely Chinese sensibility that foreigners aren't going to get, it should be amazing. But the fact that they're like, no animated film has ever made this much money. And it's the highest grossing non-English language film of all time.
Wow.
And the first of those to make more than $2 billion. I mean, it's just setting all these. And because we like to line these things up, it is the fifth highest grossing film of all time compared to any other movies that have ever been released. It's number 5.
Dang.
So
And Michelle Yeoh's doing.
they're doing an English dub of this. Michelle Yeoh is in the cast.
Yeah.
We like her, of course. We'll have to see if it's good, if it's worth the hype. But I mean, this is going to set some records that are going to be really tough to break. And
it
already,
looks fun.
already
so we'll see how it does here.
Yeah, exactly.
I thought it was pretty. I thought it looked pretty fun.
So
yeah.
Anyway, you can check out the trailer.
So I go
which
to
is
another one.
Out now.
Well, since I was looking at the quiz, I didn't hear what movie are you talking about?
I'm talking about Ni Jia 2.
Oh,
It's a Chinese movie animated film. It's a sequel. And I guess the sequel's just doing gangbuster business beyond the original one.
Huh.
And it's the fifth most successful film of all time globally.
Wow. I'll have to check
From
that
China.
out.
Yeah.
So I have, in fact, set up the quiz.
China's making back all the tariff money with this movie.
Pretty much.
Sean, are you going to play music or not?
Oh, I'm sorry. You know what? I've been chatting away.
You don't have to. I'm willing to go forward with no music. It's just usually you want me to wait.
Well, that's true. And for some reason, here we go.
I know it all, some kind of a whiz, got more answers than an almanac. Let's take a quiz. If you think you're extraordinary, cut above the best that there is. If your cranial capacity is something scary, let's take a quiz. Let's all take a quiz. Oh yeah.
All right. I need to put that on a button or something.
Yeah, I
You
know.
say that every time we use it.
And then I forget. We sign off.
Hot link that sucker.
Okay, this is a quiz to celebrate 70 years of Disneyland with opening day. It's sort of an incomplete sentence there.
Sure.
Yeah.
Question 1. Who purchased the first admission ticket to Disneyland Resort?
That wasn't just a normal guess. That would be Roy Disney.
Roy O. Disney is correct. Starting July 17th, Main Street Cinema will begin playing The Last Verse, a tribute to the songwriters behind the iconic song It's a Small World. Which Disney legend wrote the new The Last Verse of the song, now heard in the attraction?
Richard Sherman.
Correct.
Richard Sherman.
I had 50% chance because it could have been Robert, but I know it's Richard because Richard.
You know what's funny? Robert's not even on here.
Oh, it's funny.
They've got Howard Ashman, Richard Sherman, Alan Menken, and George Burns.
Well, Richard outlived his brother
I thought we have choices.
by quite a while.
Right, but I'm going to check and see if you guys know it without choices.
Yeah,
first.
she's being a pill,
Yeah,
and then if we don't get it, then she'll give us a
pill.
chance.
Which land does not? I'm going to give you the choices on this one. Which land does not contain a station for the Disneyland Railroad? Tomorrowland, Main Street, Adventureland, New Orleans Square.
Adventureland.
Adventureland is correct. At the time of Disneyland's park opening, what new innovation was Autopia celebrating? Was it robots, cars, roller coasters, or freeways?
Freeways.
It was freeways. Which opening day attraction is the same type of amusement at Los Angeles' Griffith Park that helped inspire Walt Disney to create Disneyland?
Carousel.
King Arthur Carousel, which is a merry-go-round. What 2 London landmarks do guests fly above during Peter Pan's flight? And if you don't know right off, I'm going to give you these choices.
It's
Okay.
Big Ben and
Big Ben.
Hyde Park.
Wrong.
No, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I
It's
mean,
Big Ben, though.
Hyde Park
London
isn't
Bridge,
on this.
I guess.
It's Tower Bridge. London
Tower
Bridge is in Arizona.
Tower Bridge. There you go.
It was Big Ben and Tower Bridge.
Okay.
How many teacup
There you go.
ride vehicles are there in the Mad Tea Party attraction?
I mean, I could just throw out a number.
The choices are 17, 18, 19, or 20.
I was thinking 20, but it's probably 18.
What are the numbers?
17,
What did you say?
18,
18,
19, or
17,
20.
Let me think how many there are in a carousel.
In a carousel?
No, I meant on the little disc. So
Oh.
I'll say 20.
It is, in fact, 18.
18, yeah. I like 20 just for
Oh,
the
same wrong.
symmetry, but I figured it was probably 18.
True or
Yeah.
false? Mr. Toad's Wild Ride is an attraction that is currently unique to Disneyland Park.
True.
It is true because they closed it in Florida.
Correct. Question 9. What was the name of the attraction now known as Snow White's Enchanted Wish on Disneyland Park's opening day? And I'll give you choices. They all start with Snow White,
Right?
but is
Yeah,
it
of
Scary Adventures and Her Adventures, just plain Adventures, or And Her Magical Adventure?
Oh, Scary Adventures.
I mean, I would say scary but I don't know if that was changed to scary from what it originally was, but I know it is Scary Adventures.
Snow White's Adventures
Oh.
was
Okay.
the original name.
Because I feel like it became Scary. Maybe it just became Scary
I think
Adventures
it was Scary in
80
1985,
Right,
or
in
4
that
or whatever it
redo.
was. They changed
Yeah.
it. What is
Yeah.
the highest deck of the Mark Twain Riverboat available to guests? Is it the Pilot House, the Promenade Deck, the Texas Deck, or the Main Deck?
Well, I mean, you used to be able to go into the Pilot House. I don't know if they let you do it anymore, but you used to be able to go in there.
You
So
can't just go in there without special permission,
you
though,
have
even
to.
if
You have to get permission. Yeah,
Yeah.
you have to get permission.
So I wouldn't say that that's generally available
Yeah.
for guests because they could just say no.
Yeah. So what were the other options?
Promenade Deck, Texas Deck, and Main Deck.
Promenade Deck.
Jeff?
You said
Texas
Promenade,
Deck.
Main Deck, and
Promenade,
And what deck?
Texas, or Maine?
what is that? Texas, you said, or whatever that is. Yeah, we'll go with that.
It is, in fact, the Texas Deck.
Texas Deck. Wow.
Yeah, and
There you go.
if you think about it, the Main Deck is the one you walk in on.
Yes.
The Promenade Deck, like on an ocean liner, is the one that goes around but isn't
Right.
the top. And Texas Deck is the one that the Pilot House is built on, or the Pilot House. is built
Texas just seems weird because when I think riverboats, I don't think Texas.
Yeah.
Let's see. I almost read you the answer instead of the question on this one. Which of the following fairy tale kingdoms can you see on the Storybook Land canal boats? Is it Sleeping Beauty's Woodland Cottage and King Stephen's Castle, or Belle's Village and the Beast's Castle, or Cinderella's Village, or King Fergus's Castle and Merida's Forest?
The first one.
It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Both
Sleeping
of you say,
Beauty,
say Sleeping Beauty?
Yes.
It is actually Cinderella's Village.
Oh, really?
Which is funny that they
well.
don't say
Because,
the castle.
like,
because,
Cinderella's castle.
Well, the village it's the village at the bottom, and then there's the road, and then there's the castle. So you do see the village and the castle.
Yeah.
Don't understand why they excluded the castle.
Yeah, I labeled that a confusing one.
That's what
Yeah.
confused me.
According to Jungle Cruise, where can you find the eighth wonder of the world? And
The
let me
backside
know
of
if you
water?
want choices.
Well, it's the eighth wonder of the world is Schweitzer Falls.
correct.
Yeah.
We're not
Named after Albert Falls.
we're not in the Nile yet. Yeah, give me choices. What is that?
You already got the answer.
Oh, did I? Okay.
You said Schweitzer
Yeah.
Falls.
Oh, okay.
Falls, yeah.
And I said yes.
I'm sorry. I thought you were looking for where Schweitzer Falls was located, like on a map. It's like it's in Africa, you know.
It says, according to the Jungle Cruise, the eighth wonder of the world, the backside of water, can be found at Schweitzer Falls.
Okay, all right. I thought they were looking for a geographical location because each of the rivers is supposed to be a part of a famous river around the world. So
True or false?
I'm overthinking it.
The Sleeping Beauty Castle walkthrough was an original part of Sleeping Beauty Castle on Disneyland Park's opening day.
False.
No, I don't think it was.
False.
It opened in 1957.
Yeah.
Good job, guys.
All right. I would like to go on record as further cementing my confusion over Texas Deck on the steamboat, which so steamboats are largely in the Mississippi River, right? Paddle wheelers.
Yeah.
The Mississippi River does not go through Texas. Why is it called the Texas
No.
Deck?
The
I don't know. Maybe
a
because
structure
of Texas Hold'em or something. I don't know.
a structure or section of a steamboat that includes the crew's quarters. It is located on the hurricane deck, which is also called the Texas Deck.
But why?
A Texas is
I don't
because
know.
Texas was at one time the largest state, and it's the largest deck. No, it's because the captain's cabin is
That's
there,
a
and
lie.
it's the largest cabin. Other areas were also named for
Okay.
states.
I think that's dumb.
Gotcha. Wow. Oh man.
Oh my gosh.
Dang it all, man. What the
Jeff, do
heck?
you have something you want to talk about?
Yeah. I thought this was neat, and I don't know. It was something that was not a thing, but the director of Thunderbolts asterisks, Jake Schreier, he was in an interview with SFX magazine, and what they wanted to find out about was about the man thing. They said like the man thing. Well, you know, like what was he supposed to be the part of the film? And the idea, he says, he said we didn't come close at all. Says, but it was a thing where right when he was brought into the story meeting and whatever, right when he was brought in, he says that's what he wanted to have the man thing in there, and they said nope. Because at the time they were working on it, they were also making. So that's how long this has been in production. There's like, because they were making Werewolf by Night, and Man Thing was going to be in that. So, but he really wanted Man Thing to be one of the Thunderbolts. But
Okay.
neither the Werewolf by Night hadn't even come out yet. So it would have been something. But yeah,
Sean?
I love that movie.
sorry.
So there you go.
That's pretty funny. We live in Los Angeles. We have magnificent weather out here. We have had a lot of various restaurants that are drive-in restaurants, and we still do. In-N-Out is probably the most prominent chain of drive-in restaurants that we have. That when we were growing up, it was a little shack, and you got your food, and you either went home or you sat and ate it in your car. If you were lucky, there was a table there. I just recently went to a McDonald's last week that had... and that's what I did on Saturday. I went to pick up winnings for auction.
Right.
Some stuff for my car. So I stopped at the McDonald's in Downey, which is one of the oldest still functioning McDonald's in the country. And their old original drive-in is now an eating area, but they've maintained it as a museum. And it's pretty cool. And we know a lot of people who love LA architecture, try to save it through the LA Conservancy and things like that. Well, recently, Tesla opened a diner and drive-in movie theater. People waited for hours to get in there. It is also, as you would imagine, a supercharger station. It's kind of weird. It's, you get a burger and a drink and that kind of thing. But it's all themed around Teslas. It's all designed for electric cars. It is manned by robots. It just seems really kind of bizarre. And so if you get one of their little meals, here, let me see if I can throw a picture of this up here. Get one of their little meals. It looks like a Cybertruck, because who doesn't want to eat out of the back of a Cybertruck, right? Really kind of wacky. And
I'm not going there.
There's
pass.
There's giant. Well, you can't, because we don't have a Tesla. If you want to watch the movie screens only connect to Tesla speakers. So
you can't even eat there?
I imagine you could park on the street and go in there and eat there.
Well, I'm not doing any of that.
But yeah, it's looking pretty sad.
I'll throw a tomato.
Yeah. Pass.
And if you go inside, apparently the ceilings all look like the Death Star walls with those cutout panels and stuff. So it's like they're sort of stealing ideas from Star Wars. But anyway, it's kind of weird. And so the people I know who really love old drive-ins are like, yeah, we're not going. This is dumb. But hey, the Teslarati, they're all there to go. It's if you're part of the cult, you can go do it, I guess.
So, I believe it's in honor of Jaws' 50th anniversary.
Mm-hmm.
But the Hollywood Reporter put out a list of the top 10 shark movies of all time. And having read the list, I have come to the conclusion that you only need one shark movie, and that is Jaws.
Right.
All the rest are superfluous.
I can't even say it.
Superfluous.
Oh my gosh, okay.
Or Connecticut.
In excess of need.
Yeah, sorry.
All of the other shark movies are in excess of need.
Well, and I will say that, like, they keep trying to up the shark quotient. So, like, what was one of the more recent ones we got? The Meg, right? Which is a megalodon, which is like a giant prehistoric shark.
But that's not what Jaws is about.
No. And they're also counting things like Sharknado.
The best sequel to Jaws was the latest Godzilla movie. Godzilla -1?
Right.
That one.
I guess so. I have to say that a movie that I liked from my childhood was it wasn't a shark movie, but it was an obvious Jaws ripoff. Called Orca. And it was like a complete Jaws ripoff, but it was equally scary. And it was like the next thing up. It's like, okay, well, what's the natural predator for a shark? An orca? Let's get that. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Which I thought was really funny. So, Yeah, I don't know. I don't need to see Sharknado or whatever. I'm planning on doing Hooper this weekend at Comic-Con, and the panel I'm doing tomorrow is 50 years of costuming. So I'm going to wear a 50-year-old costume and be Matt Hooper. So we'll see if anybody figures out who the hell I am. I have my doubts.
I don't know. Without Jeff, they might not be able to tell.
I know, right? That's the.
But you have your
no.
little stuffy to carry around.
I
so.
do. I have a little stuffed shark, and I got my bag, and I've got styrofoam cups to squish. It'll be great, but it'll be lonely because Jeff won't be there. Sigh.
Nursey's. I've got my stick. Nursey's got her beard.
Right.
Drink for the boys. So
Okay.
we're 5 minutes out.
Stick.
We know Sean's going to Comic-Con.
Right.
Wow.
That's my quest.
Colleen and Jeff
Yep.
are not, that I know of.
Nope. No.
It's
I
too
probably
crowded. Too crowded for me.
Well, and
I think
Dislike.
we've had bad experiences. You and I, Colleen, have had bad experiences there. Jeff and I have had bad experiences there.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just too much trouble. And I only go when I'm on a panel. And I was dodgy about this one. I mean, I love the subject. I want to talk about it. I have experiences there. I've got stories. I love moderating the panel, which is what I'm doing, because then I get to make sure everybody gets to talk. And I can sort of direct the conversation to interesting topics. That's always fun for me. The biggest problem that I have is that, like, okay, I've got this pass to Comic-Con. How long do I stay? Where can I stay? So, like, it's getting a panel approved is so far into the Comic-Con process that there are no hotel rooms available. By the time your panel gets approved, they're long gone. And so it remains to be seen what I'm going to end up doing. Martin has asked me to be my usual Swiss Army knife character at the masquerade. I usually help put out fires where I can and act as a little bit of a security blanket, for which I'm grateful. I'm glad that he looks at me that way and thinks that I'm helpful enough to keep me around. So he's offered me that for Saturday night, which means staying overnight Friday night. It's going to be crazy. Seat of your pants Comic-Con. That's what it's all about.
Well, I think, unless I'm mistaken, I think Fantastic Four comes out tomorrow.
Tonight, technically, but yeah.
Am I wrong?
No.
Tonight, yes, okay, like a Thursday midnight.
My friends are already posting pictures of their gigantic Galactus popcorn bucket on Facebook.
Well, I won't be able to go until a week from Monday, I think.
Right.
Okay.
Unless Colleen decides she needs to bolt from work.
Yeah. If I might try to see it with Sparrow or something in the morning if Sparrow is not working tomorrow morning. So I mean I'm off in the morning. So
Cool.
we'll see.
Well, have fun. It looks good. I hope it is. You'll have to give us a report. A non-spoilery review. Would be pretty good.
Awesome.
The Lady A mentions our friend Anastasia Hunter. Anastasia has been volunteering for Comic-Con since like 1999, I think. I think she's been going since like 1996. And she's usually in charge of volunteers and very frequently Hall H. I will definitely see her there at some point, which will be very fun. But she's always very busy. So it'll be one of those hi, bye kind of things as you pass in the hallway. But yeah. Yeah, if you're down at Comic-Con and you see me, by all means come say hi. And if you have crash space on your floor, let me know that too. It'll be great. There's apparently a Star Wars auction down there.
Sweet.
According to our notes.
Yeah.
It's the Comic-Con Museum is hosting a Star Wars auction, which includes like posters for $450 as a starting bid, and also includes like a screen use Stormtrooper helmet for for $175,000. So, you know, a little something for every price point. That's nuts.
Yeah.
Absolutely crazy. And some of the stuff that they have is crazy. Like, here's a stuffed toy of a Jawa that's like, really? That's like nothing special. Oh, well.
All right. And I'm just going to be busy, like, sewing this weekend.
Well,
So, I also have a party and a dance class to go to.
Right. Colleen has a dress that she's working on that's looking really great. And she broke in her new shoes at the play when we went to the play. And they were comfortable. So,
Yes,
I
very
mean,
comfortable.
all told, things are really working out.
Knock on it for Micah.
Not too shabby.
Or whatever.
Bye, Eric.
That's
Eric
awesome.
Eric
Yeah.
is bailing out.
Bye,
We will see all y'all later. Laura and Dawn, Lady A. Who else is? Kelly might still be here. If you're out there, bye all. And I hope you have a terrific weekend at Comic-Con or not. To those of you who are listening to sci-fi.radio, usually I would be on the air tomorrow for the closing of the week for Good Morning Tatooine. I'm not going to be on. It'll either be a pre-recorded show, maybe my Disney history show that didn't run last week.
That'd be cool.
And my, or Gene Turnbow might take my slot. So it remains to be seen, but it's not going to be me.
Okay.
Because I'll be in a panel smack in the middle of when my show is supposed to be. Hopefully, if all goes well. If you are watching us over on Facebook or on YouTube or Twitch, thank you so much for doing so. Drop a like or a comment or an anything. Let us know that you were there. If you haven't been in the chat, because that's how we know. And of course, next week, did we decide if we're going to do this, you and I, Jeff, from here? It is Costume College, and normally we would broadcast from there, but we're not going to.
Yeah. Yeah, we can. I mean, I can head over there and do that. I mean, I'm off, so yeah.
Okay.
I can come over.
All right. So could do that, and then I guess when we're done with that, we could go over to Costume College and cause problems.
Yeah. And we have the on the spot reporter Colleen. See.
Yes.
Right. Exactly. Well, we had so much trouble last year getting people to come to the microphone and talk about their costumes because it's in a new hotel.
Yeah.
It's a big, wide, open space. Like when we used
It wasn't last year; it was the year before.
Right. When we used to do it at the previous hotel, people walked right by us, and it was really easy to do.
Yeah.
And the last time we did it was really hard. Did we not do it last year?
We were in Virginia last year.
You're
on
right.
Thursday night.
You're right.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So, yeah, that's right. And it was crazy because I was DJing, we had to get back like right away.
Well, my dad passed away on either Wednesday or Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
And we got home, I guess he passed away on Wednesday, and we got home on Friday late, like too late to go to Costume College late.
Right.
So we didn't end up at Costume College until Saturday afternoon.
I remember that. We were at like the taxi stand waving at the hotel. We're like, we can see you from here.
Yep.
But we came back so that I could DJ the dance because that was a commitment that I needed to keep.
Yep.
So, still doing that this weekend. I'll be doing the dance Saturday, doing the tea Sunday, and then I have no other responsibilities there. So yeah, if you want to come out, Jeff, that'd be great, and we'll do the show here. And if Colleen's bored, she can always call in, Zoom in from her phone.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we have the technology. All right, we will see you guys next week in some capacity.
Bye.
Right?
Yeah. Yes, sirree.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
On behalf of Colleen and of Kit. Let's see. I'm going to give you video people. Our credits. I have a credit screen, if I can find it. There we go.
Woo!
Bye, video people.